Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. So Acer is back with their brand new next gen Predator Helios 300 and this one offers like killer specs for this price point. There are a lot of upgrades and improvements over their previous gen model and this laptop shows quite a bit of promise. So this brand new Predator Helios 300 is powered by Intel's 11th gen CPUs and can go up to Intel's 11th gen i9 CPU guys. On board it's got like RTX 30 series GPUs and packs like an insanely fast 360 Hz super fast refresh rate display. So I'm like pretty excited to unbox and show you this laptop in this video. But can this laptop actually set like a really high bar in today's market? Well, we're gonna find that out in this video. Now I have a lot to talk about this model guys, so make sure to watch this video till the end because I'll be showing you some important points which can be like quite crucial in case if you're planning to buy this laptop. Let's get started. So our brand new Predator Helios 300 laptop from Acer comes in this sort of box packaging. Now there is nothing much to unbox, I'll try to keep this as short as possible. So first of all, let me tell you the specs and details about the product. This laptop is available only in one color for now, which is Abyssal Black. And talking about the specs, well, the laptop is powered by Intel's 11th gen CPUs and we have the top end variant guys, the i9 11900H variant, which is an 8 core 16 thread monster CPU. Now pair that with RTX 3060 GPU which comes with 6 gigs of VRAM and also has like 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD guys. So those were the main specs and highlights, and apart from that guys, I've told you right, the laptop comes with like an insanely fast 360 Hz display on board. So I'm like super stoked to unbox and show it to you in this video. Without wasting any more time, let me quickly open it up and show you. So on the inside guys, you've got two boxes. One is the main laptop box and the other is an accessory box. In the accessory box, you get a power adapter for charging the laptop, you get a mains card for the same, and you also get an extension cable to connect a 2.5-inch hard disk on the inside. That is pre-included in the package. Now let's unbox and check out our brand new Predator Helios 300. Comes nicely packed like this, and there you go guys, our first look at the laptop. Oh baby, it still carries the same black and blue color scheme on their Predator Helios lineup. There's not much of a difference in terms of design or exteriors compared to the last gen, just updated hardware on the inside. The laptop comes in Abyssal Black color variant, has a clean and minimalistic look with the silver Predator logo at the center and two blue streaks on the left and right. Build quality is very good. The top lid cover is metal with a smooth sandblast finish, and as you can see, it does attract fingerprints on a bit of usage. The Predator logo as usual is blue color backlit, and talking about the dimensions, it's definitely a chunky gaming laptop that easily weighs around 2.5 kgs. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly give you all a closer look at the laptop and show you all the available connectivity ports on this model. Starting off from the left side, here you've got a Kensington lock, there's an exhaust vent to the left side, a full-sized Ethernet port is available, and two super speed USB 3.2 Type A ports are there, followed by a 3.5mm audio jack. And on the right you've got some more ports and stuff. There's a Thunderbolt 4.0 port available guys, but unfortunately this Type-C port doesn't support charging, followed by one more USB 3.2 Type A, and a full-size HDMI is also there. A mini display port is also available, and lastly one more exhaust vent. And I do have to appreciate Acer because they give a lot of attention to detail. For example, look at these bluefin heatsinks on the exhaust, gives you that sporty sort of vibe on this laptop. Now going to the back side, here you have two more exhaust vents on left and right side, and only has like a DC in port at the center. And there you go guys, this is how the laptop looks. On the bottom side, bottom panel looks like it's made of polycarbonate as usual. You've got large cutouts to let the heat escape and keep this beast running cool. Some rubber foot pads on all the corners. And lastly, you see these two grills on the left and right corners. These are your side firing stereo speakers. And coming to the upgradability part, yes, everything is like upgradable on this laptop, and that too like very easily. You just need to open up these 10 to 11 screws on the bottom panel, and that is how you can easily access the RAM and the storage. So by default, as I've told you, this is the 16 GB configuration model. You have like two 8 GB sticks in dual channel configuration clocked at 3200 megahertz, but you can replace them with 16 GB models and can expand the RAM on this model up to 32 GB. So that is pretty nice. And talking about the storage, guys, our variant features a 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD on board, and there's also one more extra slot available, so you can expand that to like 2 TB of storage. And along with that, as usual, Acer is still offering you like a 2.5-inch slot for HDD support as well, so you can connect that also. Cable is also pre-included in the package. So that is pretty much it, our complete look at the exteriors. Now I'll quickly open up the laptop and show you how the interiors on it look like. So boys, there you go. This is how the interior of the laptop looks like. And good thing is you can open up the laptop only using one hand. No need of using two hands. And talking about build quality, completely made of metal over here, right? So everything has like a sturdy feel and top-notch build quality. That is what I can say. So starting off from the upper half, laptop features a 15.6-inch 1080p IPS LCD display. And main highlight of that is it supports like insanely fast 360 Hz refresh rate, that to be 3 millisecond response time. So I can't wait to play games on this beast and see how it performs. Now keeping that aside, bezels are quite thin on the sides, but you do have a bit of bezel at the top and bottom. And at the top side, you can see that the laptop comes with a 720p webcam. And going down, this is how the lower half section of the laptop looks like. So what I'll do is I'll give you guys like a closer look at the laptop and talk about the keyboard, touchpad, and these sort of stuff. So just like the previous gen, even this newer Helios 300 features a full-sized RGB LED backlit chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is pretty nice. Feels quite comfortable while using, guys. Quality of the keycaps and keys is also nice, feel tactile and clicky. And you can observe that it's got like highlighted WASD keys and cursor keys, including that Predator Sense shortcut. And overall comfort has been great, and I had a good time using this keyboard. Talking about the touchpad quality is also nice. It was easily recognizing all my inputs and gestures, didn't face any sorts of dead zones anywhere, and quality of the integrated buttons are also nice, tactile and clicky. And I do have to mention, I love those chrome trims all around the touchpad and also on the bottom bezel of the laptop. Definitely gives you that premium look and feel on this model. Now that we are done with the keyboard and touchpad, now let's move on and talk about the main highlights of this laptop. Starting off with the display. Now the Predator Helios 300 is available in like a couple of display variants, and we have like the top spec variant made for gamers. So it features a 15.6-inch 1080p IPS LCD display, and main highlight is it's got like insanely fast 360 Hz refresh rate with 3 millisecond response time. And let me tell you, display quality is like pretty good for this price point. Especially gamers are gonna enjoy gaming on this model. There's good amount of detail, guys, thanks to 1080p resolution. Everything looks crisp and clear on the screen, no matter you watch like websites, blogs, or even gaming, guys, any sort of content. And colors are also nice. Now again, here's one thing I do have to mention. Initially when I unboxed the laptop and had a look at the display was not like pre-color calibrated from the factory, but nothing to worry. I had to do a bit of calibration, and after that now I'm getting like excellent results, guys, pretty close to accurate colors. So they haven't mentioned anything about the color gamut coverage, but based on my testing, I found that the display had an sRGB color gamut coverage of around 92 to 93%. It was displaying like good colors, accurate colors, I'd say, after calibration. So you'll be like quite happy with the panel. Either you're watching like media related stuff, maybe like movies on Netflix or YouTube, you'll be like quite pleased with the panel. And apart from that, brightness was also like decent. It was producing around like 350 nits, so quite sufficient, and you won't have any issues even in brightly lit rooms. Black levels were fine, but contrast was slightly a bit on the lower side. Dynamic range was nice, and on the overall, guys, you'll be like super happy and content with the panel. And talking about the sound, I've told you, right, laptop features like side firing stereo speakers powered by DTS-X, and sound quality was good. It was producing like crystal clear sound with minimum distortion, but again I felt audio output was a bit limited. It was not producing that satisfactory level of sound. So if only Acer could make the speakers sound a bit more powerful, this would have been like a total entertainment package for gamers. probably the most awaited video in the recent times, 2022 edition of 50K PC. Alright, now let's talk about the most crucial part you people have been waiting for, the performance of this laptop. Our variant is powered by Intel's 11th Gen i9-11900H, which is an 8-core 16-thread monster CPU with a turbo clock of up to 4.9 GHz and has RTX 3060 with 6 gigs of GDDR6 memory on board. Pair that with 16 GB dual channel RAM and a TB of PCI Gen 4 SSD, you can expect nothing less from this laptop. This is a total beast, guys. No matter what sort of task you throw at it, the laptop handles it like a breeze. It's especially great for creative and productive sort of applications as well. You can even do 4K video editing on this machine, no sweat at all. And coming to gaming, Acer gave us a 105-watt TGP 3060 GPU, and let me tell you, overall gaming experience was great. You can play most of the AAA title games with smooth gaming experience. And to show you the same, I will be playing a couple of graphic intensive games and show you how it goes. Starting off with God of War. See, God of War is a quite graphic intensive game, and in the first test, we'll be playing it at 1080p resolution high graphic settings. And as you can see, we were getting an average of around 70 frames per second. Muska performance, guys, no lags or stutters anywhere. Now time for round 2. Here I'll be setting the graphics to ultra settings and see how it handles it. Okay. Hey, not bad, right? At maximum graphics in the game, with the DLSS setting off, we were getting around like 45 frames per second on an average. Again, not to worry guys, you can increase the frame rate by easily enabling DLSS. By setting to DLSS to balanced mode, you can greatly boost your results. There you go, as you can see, we've set DLSS to balanced mode right now, and on an average at 1080p resolution, maximum ultra graphics, we were getting around 60 to 65 FPS. So just like this, you can play most of the AAA title games at very high to ultra settings with an average of around 55 to 60 FPS on this laptop. Also, have a look at the thermals as well. After gaming for like 40 to 45 minutes in the turbo profile mode, the CPU was reaching around 80 to 85 degrees centigrade. By using a laptop cooling pad, you can easily reduce the temperatures even further down by almost up to like 8 to 9 degrees centigrade. Now if you ask about the fan noise was also minimum in the balance mode, but it was quite audible in the turbo profile mode. Overall gaming experience has been good, but one thing you'll have to keep in mind is there is no mux switch on the Helios 300, hence no G-Sync support as well. You only have adaptive sync available. But still, I do have to appreciate that 360Hz display on it is a true bliss for FPS and esport gamers. When you're playing games like CSGO, Valorant, by setting the graphics to low or medium, you can easily hit 200 or 250 FPS, and that is like a complete different class of experience. Response time of the panel was also good. The mentioned 3 millisecond is for the MPRT, but G2G was around like 9 to 10 milliseconds. So guys, we are almost coming to an end. Let me tell you about the battery life as well. Helios 300 is powered by a 58 watt-hour battery, and based on my usage, I felt the battery life on this model was kinda average. On a day-to-day basis, when the brightness was set to 50%, browsing the web, doing a bit of text editing and also a bit of video editing in the balanced profile mode, it offered me around like 3.5 to 4 hours of battery life. So that's it, my video on the newest Predator Helios 300 from Acer. Top-notch hardware, insanely fast display, good build quality and easy scope of upgrade. This variant laptop costs around 1,39,990 rupees in India. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. So what do you guys think about this laptop? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.